for me, things ain't never been the same. The old me didn't go now, let it wash away in the rain. Everything changed for me. Better days never came for me. As long as you never came for me, and I played a part in what I came to be. You want peace, but I can't say the same for me. I ain't living right, somebody pray for me. That hole in my heart where that hatred be. We way past saving me, ain't no saving me, cause I'm just too blinded. Vengeance my body, can't look behind me. It hurts, don't remind me. Might be another path for me, but I just can't find it. Gotta end in a tragedy, no, I just can't find it. I'm sick of my wickedness that I've been living in. My willingness is given. If it's meant, then my vision is more than the image I'm picturing. Only way I could be rid of my bitterness. All of my sins when I'm sitting in. That position got me acting venomous. Young hero turned villainous. No love, only thinking I'm sending this.
Fire, 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 let it take control. I could take the world higher, higher, higher if I don't let go. Crush my bones till it breaks my soul. There's 1,000 reasons to take control. Fire, 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 feel it take a hold. 'Cause you left me on my own. I think that I'm better on my own. Lost my heart so I could find a home. People might think that I lost control. I just see too many come and go. But really what do I know? I just look inside, never try to take the high road. Running out of time in my mind, it's a spiral. On the other side, now my ops are my idols. Hey, I just wanted to be like you. Now I feel like I've been lied to. Left to the die, that's not like you. Back on my feet just to spite you. I'm filled with this rage, I'm filled with regret. I'm stuck in a cage, there's nothing else left. Get through to a page that I haven't read. I'd rather be saved than die with the best. I don't give a fuck, I'll bring your goddamn army. No shinobi in the world could ever fucking harm me. First time I saw death, I felt that I would change my life. So the second time I see the reaper, I'ma make this right. Bring the fire, 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 let it take control. I could take the world higher, higher, higher if I don't let go. Crush my bones till it breaks my soul. There's 1,000 reasons to take control. Fire, 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 feel it take a hold. 'Cause you left my heart on. Fire, 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 let it take control. I could take the world higher, higher, higher if I don't let go. Crush my bones till it breaks my soul. There's 1,000 reasons to take control. Fire, 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 feel it take a hold. 'Cause you left me on my own.
Chat. 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 Come out and play. What up, Blitz? Yeah, Taco. Wanna say hi? Alright, let's say hi to them, okay? You ready? There you go. Hi. That's it? You just saying hi and bye? Alright. I've been good. You missed it Friday. I went over everything. Yeah, I saw something on the bottom of the screen. I think it was a reflection on my watch. How's everybody's day been? Y'all had a good day? Oh, Blitz, you missed it because you were gone. Watch this. Watch the camera. Look, I'm going to keep my hands right here, right? Watch the camera. Oh, yeah. I got that AI tracking. Indubitably. How's everybody doing? Firewolf is having an indubitably good day. Apparently.
Yeah, I did it first and I do it better. If we talking hands, you can call me Shredder. They just wanna hear it, but it's all a setup. They gon' try to flock when it's Armageddon. They gon' take a loss when we get to scrapping. And bodies start to drop till you get the message. I feel like I'm a guy when I'm in your presence. I feel like I'm on top, I can conquer head of GOG.
He couldn't even stop me.
Kill a whole planet flying at top speed already. Fight me, yeah, you my son, but you ain't like me.
I gotta talk to y'all about something because Twitch came out with some shit and what up, Laws? And we gotta talk about something, okay? So, starting in the middle of July, I think it was the 18th, right? Twitch took away some ad control from us. So the pre-rolls for the ads and stuff like that, I can't stop that anymore. Because there were some creators that just turned it off because it wasn't worth it. And so in that case, Twitch wasn't making any money from ad revenue. So they took it away. So now pre-rolls are kind of a mandatory thing. It pissed me off because I have my ad set to like pretty much nothing. I'm pretty sure I turned mine off because it's not worth it for me. Ads are only worth it if you have 1,000 people really on your stream watch it, right? Beyond that, it's not worth it. There's not enough there to make it worth it, right? So I turned mine off, and yet, as some of you may have noticed, they're on. I have no control over that, unfortunately. The pre-roll ads and stuff like that, I can't control that anymore. They took that from Twitch streamers because they weren't making any money. I understand the business behind it, but just be aware. And like Firewolf says he couldn't tell, which valid because Firewolf is subscribed. So if you're subscribed, yes, you skip the ads still. That's still a thing. But if you're not subbed, then you're going to get ads. It's going to be a thing. Like, I can't control it anymore. I wish I could because I would turn that shit right back off. But I cannot. Unfortunately. So, it is what it is. I just wanted to explain that to y'all. Just in case some of y'all remember that there wasn't ads in the last couple streams that I did months ago, and then all of a sudden you get hit with an ad. Like I don't have control over that, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Like I said, I understand the business behind it because Twitch has to make money because of how much they're paying people. They have to make money, and they make that from ad revenue. Ad revenue, sponsors, stuff like that. So they have to be able to show ads. So when creators turn that shit off, they lose money. So I get it. I don't agree with it, but I get it. Unfortunately, it's just the way the world works. It all revolves around the green money thing. Sorry, got distracted. So, what's everybody been up to? I've been kind of like out of the loop. Blitz, is your streaming still going? Blas, are you still in school? What'd you do? Did you just stop streaming? Blitz. Blitz, you better answer me. Okay, okay. Fair enough. If you did it to keep up with your classes, valid reason, not an issue. Do what you gotta do in order to fucking better yourself in the long run. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Blas, okay, cool. As long as y'all not just bullshitting. But yeah, Blitz, if you stopped in order to keep up with classes, totally understandable, valid. Good for you. Good. See, I mean, I did the same thing, but like, my situation is different. Speaking of which, new video dropped today. It's the final video for the Water Park Simulator series. Because they kept fucking me over. The game kept fucking me over. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go watch the whole video. You will see. All right. Firewolf, what the fuck have you been up to? You just working? Bullshitting? Ah, okay. Fair enough. Well, I want y'all to know that I'm proud of y'all. Because y'all kept pushing forward and kept doing what you need to do. None of you gave up. I'm proud of y'all. We have a couple videos on the schedule for tonight. This is not going to be a long stream for a couple reasons. One, God damn it, Blitz. Hey, at least you're on the wait list. So this isn't going to be a long stream for a couple reasons. One, I need to keep an eye on the puppers. I don't want to say his name because if I say his name, he's just going to sprint in here. Because I took him out to go out earlier, and he threw up twice in the backyard. So I want to make sure I keep an eye on him for the afternoon, the evening, and then throughout the night. And two, as you can see, I haven't set up the other camera yet because Streamlabs needs to update. And what happens when Streamlabs updates is it resets all of my shit. So I was waiting for this stream to be done. He should be fine. I think he just ate something bad. and I think he just vomited. But like I said, I want to keep an keep an eye on him. But yeah, I have to update Streamlabs, and when I update Streamlabs, it resets everything, and I don't want to have to deal. I didn't want to have to deal with that, trying to get everything reset before this stream. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick little stream. I do have a sub goal, so if you guys hit that, I will do another stream on Friday. That gives me plenty of time to update Streamlabs and reset everything. And I kind of want to do the update for Streamlabs and set up the camera at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Because it makes more sense for me to do both at the same time than for me to do the camera and then do the update. So I want to give Streamlabs ample time overnight to be able to do the update, and then I'll probably sit in here and start working with some of the settings and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, when I set up my Streamlabs, it took me like 2 or 3 days total the first time, so for everything to be set up. So I'm figuring that I'll be faster at it this time, obviously, but I'm figuring it'll still take me a day and a half, maybe 2 days for me to set everything up. Plus I still have to make and edit YouTube content, stuff like that, while trying to do that. So I want to give myself as much time as I can in order to accomplish all of that, if that makes sense. You guys get what I'm saying? Plus I have some other stuff that I have to deal with this week, some adult bullshit. So yeah, it's a busy week. But you guys hit the goal on Friday, so I did want to do this stream. That way you guys don't think I'm scamming you, because I'm not scamming you. But yeah, it's not gonna be like a super long stream like I'm used to doing, because I gotta pay attention to the puppers. I think that's why he basically said hi and then he just went and lay down, because he's not even over here. He's not even over here on his pillow. He's in the other room laying down. So I have never scammed you, Firewolf. Fuck, I look like Mikey? So oh, question: would y'all want to see gym streams? Now, keep in mind, they're gonna be at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Just be aware of that. But I guess you could always watch them the next day. Plus, I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start taking all the streams, and I'm gonna start throwing them up on the second YouTube channel that I have. Because I have a second YouTube channel. It's called Death's Domain Live. Basically I'm gonna start uploading like full streams on it instead of, yeah, it's basically gonna be a VODs channel. Pretty much. Might be able to just pull. This, actually, I can't even type that in that. Is the on YouTube for it. Catch it on the VODs channel, fam. But yeah, if you guys want, you guys can go sub to that channel, catch all the streams and stuff on that channel. I'll probably upload the one from Friday up there, and then this one will probably be up tomorrow. But yeah, if you guys want to see, I figured a lot of y'all would be asleep. The problem, okay, so here's the reason why they're gonna be that early, right? As you all know, girlfriend works night shift. Well, she prefers going to the gym after she gets off work, like at the end of the day. Excuse me. And I prefer going to the gym at the beginning of the day. So, excuse me. It works out for both of us to just go whenever she gets off work. And she gets home at like 2:30. Excuse me. So she gets home, wakes me up, and then we get ready and we go to the gym. That's why it would be that early. But again, if you guys want to tune in live, that's fine. If you want to just watch it on the VODs channel, it is what it is. No insult to me or anything like that. Because the gym that we're at now has an actual section for like filming and stuff. Like they have a whole separate area with like walls that are painted black and neon lights and stuff like that. It's actually really cool. But it's specifically for like filming and stuff like that. So interesting. It's kind of interesting. Streamlabs is a whole, actually Twitch is a whole 30 seconds behind Streamlabs as far as time that I've been live. That's kind of interesting. I didn't realize there was that time difference. It shouldn't be. Oh well, it is what it is. So we have a couple vidges. We have some classics that we always do. Damn. You want to know something? No, and I've heard mixed reviews too. The fuck is that, Firewolf? I've heard mixed reviews as well. Like some people say that it's great. Oh, it's a really long number for me at least. I don't know if it looks like that for anybody else. I don't know. I was confused for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I haven't seen it. To be 100% honest, I don't plan on going to see it. I'll wait for it to come to DVD. Or not DVD, but like streaming and stuff like that. I'm gonna watch it, like, but I'm not gonna watch it in theaters. Let me rephrase that. I'm not paying money to go to a theater to watch it when I can wait 3 months and watch it on my own when it comes to the streaming platforms. You know what I mean? So when it comes out, then I'll look at it. But I have heard mixed reviews. I've heard that like some people love it and they think it's the best Superman movie yet, and then there are some people who are like, but it makes them look like. I remember one review basically said that Crypto, the dog, did all the work. And that like he was basically a crash out for the whole movie, and all he did was just save Superman over and over again. I don't know. I'm just going based off what I read. Like I said, I've seen a few different people talk about it. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'll watch it when it comes out. Don't get me wrong. I will watch it. Just, I'm not going to the theater to watch it. Same with the Fantastic Four movie. Not going to the theater to watch it. See, I've heard that too. I've heard Crypto is the best part of the movie, but that's because he crashes out constantly and saves Superman's ass. Which, let's be real, that's not what a Superman movie should be. But, I digress. You know how I know it's been a while since I've streamed? I didn't even set up the other windows for the videos that we're going to be watching. So, let's do that now. Been out of time.
Let me plead my case. I got alibis. Don't
Run
run
away
away
from
from me.
me.
Just keep on
Away
chasing
from
me.
me.
Searching for some grace. Searching for some light.
Can't even find it.
My past, I just see the tide. They ran away from me.
1 second.
Just keep on chasing.
He said, where we started, we're broken hearted. Yeah, see, and that's kind of one of them things where it's like, you know what I mean? There we go. That's here's my thing, right? Hang on 1 second. It's a Superman movie. He shouldn't be relying on anybody. He is the one that everybody else relies on. That's the whole point. He's Superman. Everybody should be looking to him, and he should be able to fix the problem. In all reality, let's be real. As Superman, as a superhero, he should be the one that everybody should be relying on and not the other way around. Exactly. He's supposed to be him, and yet apparently he's getting a bunch of help. And it's like, then what's the point? Because if you had to help him, then you didn't need him. Right? So, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen the movie. I'm going based off of what I was told. We'll see. We shall see. Right there. But that's okay. So I get that logic. I do. But the reality is you don't need to add them into a Superman movie in order to do a movie about them. Oh shit. You don't. Cause like everybody who is familiar with the characters is gonna know who they are, and they're gonna be just fine with a movie about those characters. Right? Let's be real. There's a whole Supergirl series. I don't know who else was a guest in the movie. That was the one with the Justice League, right? The Green Lantern and stuff like that, right? First off, they chose the wrong fucking Green Lantern. But it's neither here nor there. God, Guy Gardner is the worst Green Lantern they could have chosen. But it is what it is. We're not going to dive into that chaos right now. What up, Charlie? But yeah, that Green Lantern is the worst fucking choice for a Green Lantern. He's the worst Green Lantern ever, too. Like, hands down. Sinestro was a better Green Lantern than Guy Gardner. And Sinestro went fucking evil. Like, I get it, but you can't choose what is unanimously the worst fucking Green Lantern and then expect people to get on board with that when the people who were going to get on board with that already know that he's the worst fucking Green Lantern. Like, the audience that you're appealing to for a franchise or spin-off movie or whatever, they already know that he's fucking terrible. So you chose the worst one, so now you have no audience. Facts. 100%. And they should have. That's what they should have done. Okay, don't go with Hal Jordan. Go with Jon Stewart. Kyle Rayner. Hal Jordan and Guy Gardner are not the only fucking Green Lanterns in the world or in the universe. Like, there's thousands of them. In fact, they're not even the only Green Lanterns from Earth. Green Lantern, the Earth has by far the highest number of Green Lanterns in the entire Corps. Like, they weren't all active at the same time, but from what I understand, that specific planet has more Green Lanterns chosen from it than any other planet in the entire Corps. No, it doesn't. That's the other thing. There's a female Green Lantern. Her name's Jade. Could have chosen her. She's an alien. But you chose what is unanimously considered the worst fucking Green Lantern in history. Also, to be fair, Guy Gardner is not totally human. He's not 100% human, so he would. I'm just in his defense. He does kind of reach the whole alien concept, but like, I don't think they go into that. I don't know because I haven't seen it, but I'm assuming they wouldn't go into that because it's such an obscure thing that fucking people who are Green Lantern fans don't even realize. A lot of Green Lantern fans don't realize that Guy Gardner is actually I don't want to say half-breed. He's a hybrid. He's half human, and I forget what the other race is. But basically, he can change his limbs into weapons. And yeah, Stewart would have been fucking great. Or, like I said, you could have done Kyle Rayner. Kyle Rayner would have probably been your best bet if you wanted a secondary movie, because he's the one who was the main focus of the In Darkest Night arc, where they had all the Green Lantern rings of the 7 primary colors, and they killed every Green Lantern. And then, like, he was the one that fucking basically gave enough power for all the Green Lanterns to have their rings back. He handled all the other lanterns that were of other colors. He became the White Lantern, Ion. And, like, let's be fucking real. Kyle Rayner would have been your best choice if you wanted subsequent movies. Not just one, because you could have done 2, if not 3. That man has saved the universe several times. You could have made a movie about each fucking time. He's the one, if you want to get technical, that basically purified the Green Lantern rings to where they're not ineffective against yellow anymore. Just saying. In my opinion, Kyle Rayner's the greatest Green Lantern. There's nobody else close to him. He got the last Green Lantern ring. And then eventually restored the entire Green Lantern Corps. What other fucking Green Lantern has done anything close? None. None. The only one who was close in power to him was Hal Jordan. And that's only when Hal Jordan lost his shit and blew up Oa and destroyed the power battery and took out a bunch of the Guardians. Beyond that, and Kyle basically was like, "Not get fucked, I'm gonna fix it all." Kyle Rayner, you can quote me on this. Kyle Rayner is the greatest Green Lantern in the history of Green Lanterns. And if anybody wants to debate me, I welcome it. Because I promise you, you won't win. You could have, but the whole goal is not for like shock value stuff like that, right? Because you have to keep in mind it is a Superman movie, so the focus should be on Superman. And yet, here's the kicker: here we were talking about the Superman movie, and yet we've gotten more focus on the Green Lantern than on the actual Superman movie. What does that tell you about the movie? And in fact, a lot of the controversy before the movie came out was about the Green Lantern. But I digress. So we're talking about the Superman movie, and you want a character that's in there that you can capitalize on in the future, right? Facts. Green Lantern is 100% my favorite DC character. 100%. Period. And I've said that for years and years and years, and people always look at me fucking crazy. I don't care. But you're looking for a character that's you can capitalize on for future movies, right? Like, you have Batman, obviously. You have Wonder Woman, obviously. You can do a Flash movie, a better one. You could do a different one, because the one that they put out was not great. Yeah, I have. I haven't watched the trailer for it yet, so don't spoil shit for me, but I know that there's one coming out. Excuse me. You could do a Supergirl movie. You could do a Supergirl movie. 100%. And people would fucking watch that shit. And if you would have used Kyle Rayner, or even, at this point, even Jon Stewart, you could have used both of those to then roll into another Green Lantern movie. Kyle Rayner would have probably gave you 2 or 3 movies. Jon Stewart would have gave you at least one more. Fuck, you could have taken the time, the fucking episodes from Justice League Unlimited when the Manhunters arrested him and the fucking Universal Court or whatever put him on trial. You could have taken that as the timeline, as the storyline for the movie. Facts. If they used the TV show Flash for the movie, I would watch that. He is an excellent Flash. He is 100% an excellent Flash. I like him for Flash. I don't like the way they did the storyline for that one. But that's neither here nor there. Because They changed characters that didn't need to be changed and canonically weren't supposed to be changed. For example, Wally West. Wally West was never supposed to be related to Barry. Let alone he met him as a kid. He was too emo. I will give them credit. The Zoom character, who's the one with the S? I can't remember the name right now. The one that has the blue lightning. Savitar, yes. That was a good character. Let's be real, Firewolf. Because Wally West is what Iris West's in the CW verse. They're related. I don't know how they're related. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've watched The Flash. Is that not like her brother? Yeah. Yeah. That's nowhere near the comic version. And yet, anyway, I digress. Because, I don't know. It is what it is. He's a good actor, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm not worried about the acting and stuff like that. It's when you start creating new interactions and relationships inside of something that's already set, it confuses people, right? Because like, if I'm a diehard Flash fan, I'm not. I like Flash, but I'm not that super hardcore about it. But if I'm a diehard Flash fan, and you pop off with that show like the way they did, I no longer want to watch it because you're changing canon. But no, you can't. That's not how that works. But I digress. Doesn't really matter. The show itself is great. Don't get me wrong. I like the show. I do. Excuse me. I really like the crossovers with Arrow and Legends and Supergirl. I like the way that they crossed over all of those shows at some point and multiple times in order to create a larger universe, right? And I get that, and I appreciate that. I loved it. The problem that I have is they did nothing with it. Like, you had Crisis on Infinite Earths. Don't get me wrong, that was great. It was great. But DC had this formula that worked. It worked. And you could have taken that and put it in movie form and done just like Marvel did, where you made several movies that were separate, right? And independent of each other, and yet tied in to each other. DC had the formula. They had it. And they fucked it up. They had it in their hands, y'all. They had it in their hands. And threw it away. CW, same. CW, DC, same. But they had it. They had the formula. And in fact, they had it at the same time that Marvel did. And they fumbled it hard. Tell me I'm wrong. At this point, let them fucking go. Let them run with it. Let them take the characters that they've created and make movies for them. Because, let's be real, I don't know about y'all, but when I heard that there was going to be a Flash movie, I expected it to be the one from CW. And when they popped out and said it was Ezra Miller, I was like, oh, cool. I don't even give a fuck anymore. I don't care. Because I really thought that they were going to take their TV series to the next logical step and go to a movie. But I guess I should have known better. You want to know how I should have known better? Want to know what should have tipped me off to the fact that they weren't going to do that? A little show called Smallville. I don't know. I've never seen any of it. Never seen any of it. It's locked behind Paramount Plus prescription, and I'm not paying for that shit. I don't want to see it that bad. But Smallville should have tipped me off to the fact that they were never going to take a show that was fucking great and do anything with it. That zoomed in and it shouldn't have. Smallville should have been the indicator, though. Because, Smallville was great. And they 100% could have fucking done a great movie with it. But they never did. They just ended it. It's like CW runs the race. And they're in the lead the whole time. And at the finish line, they just stop. And just walk off. DC and CW, both of them. They could be so good. They could. Their characters are great. Their character developments are great. But they don't know how to put it into a fucking movie form. Because they keep hiring stupid-ass directors that want to do dumb shit because they want to reimagine a universe. Don't fucking reimagine shit. Just go with the universe that exists. There's a reason why that universe is the prevalent universe in the comics. It's because people enjoy that universe. And if people enjoy that universe, your whole goal is to make money on the movie, right? So put out a fucking movie that displays the universe that people enjoy. It's not hard fucking logic to follow. But no, every director has to make their mark. They gotta do their own thing. They gotta fucking reimagine a universe that's been reimagined 900 fucking times and 899 of them have fucking failed. What is the point? There's no point. You just want to be the one that made the DC movies work. And yet none of you fucking are. You all fuck it up. Because you're so worried about trying to fucking reimagine a name for yourself and a universe and be the one who didn't fuck up a DC movie that you forget about the fact that if you just make it in accordance with the comic universe that exists at the time, i.e. like right now, you would be fine. I never watched Batman. Or Batwoman, sorry. I never watched Batwoman. I wasn't interested in it. It does. I've never followed the Batwoman comic either. It never enticed me. I don't know why. It just didn't. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. They're like, oh, I don't want to be the one that's gonna fuck this up, so let me do something completely different than everybody else, but not what the fucking audience wants, and that'll be good. And then when it's not good, they're like, oh, well, damn, I fucked it up. You did it yourself because you wanted to do what every other fucking director tried to do. Every director tried to reimagine the universe. Every fucking movie has been trash. Stop reimagining the universe. Put out a good fucking movie that's consistent with the content and the comics that you have and the universe that people enjoy reading about every week. And you won't fuck up the movie. And you'll be the guy that fucking was able to make a DC movie that wasn't fucking trash. But hey, what do I know? Right? I'm just a small-time fucking content creator. I don't know shit about making a storyline or following content that already exists. Red Hood would have been a fire fucking TV show. The problem with Red Hood is they can't do it as a TV show because violence. I know. Oh, I know, Dad's on here yelling, and you concerned. I know. I'm okay. Go lay down. Go lay down. I need you to be laying down, resting. Go lay down. You're okay. But yeah, like, it's one of those things where, like, Red Hood would be excellent. But you can't because it's too violent for today's TV. Today's TV. A Jason Todd would be fucking great. A Dick Grayson show. Nightwing. Nightwing would be fucking excellent. But they won't do it. That he could be a guest star on other people's shit. Yeah, because they had to soften him. Because he can't be Red Hood. Y'all remember that animated movie that they did for Batman? Fucking the Red Hood one? Where he was super fucking violent and didn't give shit. That's the Red Hood. You can't do that on a TV show with him. The network is not going to let you. Period. And it's so crazy to me because, like, that's what the audience wants, but they won't let the audience have it for fear of the small portion of the audience that's gonna bitch. When they could literally just tell the small portion of the audience, if you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. How hard is that? If you don't like something, don't watch it. Don't watch something with the intent to become offended by said content. That's stupid. It's like stabbing yourself in the arm and being mad at the knife for stabbing you. Bitch, what? But that's the logic in today's society right now. Everybody else is the cause of my problems. Even if I did it to myself, it's everybody else's fault. If I punch myself in the face right now, it's somebody else's fault because they convinced me that I needed to do that. And I guarantee you that would fly. if I use that as a fucking argument, I guarantee you that would fly. Which is crazy work to me, by the way. This is the world that's been created. It's part of the reason why we can't get a Spawn TV show. I would love a Spawn TV show. I would love a Spawn movie. Don't get me wrong. But honestly, I would love a TV show more. You give me 3 seasons of Spawn whooping fucking ass and being Spawn, I'll be the happiest dude on the fucking planet. But nope, never happened. Tell me I'm wrong, chat. Tell me I'm wrong. Exactly. But the thing is like you can make it not as graphic. Because movies have done that before. You could, instead of the blood splurting out of the neck, you just have the head fall. Right? Or instead of you showing the actual blood spurting out of the neck, because that's what's technically not allowed, is the showing of the blood spurting out of the neck. You just fucking silhouette the individual, and then the head falls, and then the blood spurts out. But I'm okay with that. And you want to know why? Because it means other people can't fuck it up. It means other people can't come in and take his shit and fuck it up. The Spawn movie that came out in 97? Somewhere around there. The old Spawn movie. Fucking amazing. Wonderful Spawn movie. And Todd McFarlane was right there every step of the way with that movie. He had input on the outfits, the costumes, the characters, the way people act. Because it's all from his brain, so the man knows how his characters should act. But that's what you should want as a fucking movie director. Is somebody saying, hey, this bullshit is not true to the character. Let's do this instead. Honestly, that would make, if I was a director, that would make my job easier. Because now I don't have to worry about whether my stuff that I'm creating as far as the movie is going to resonate with the audience or not. Because I have the expert that's telling me, hey, this is how the character should be. And based on that, I'm going to trust him because he's the one that's created the character. And everybody else is reading about the character, and they are going to understand how the character should be. Alright, bro. We'll still be here. But yeah, like, I don't understand. Spawn would be a fucking great TV series, honestly. I think, honestly, a Spawn TV series could run for 10 seasons. Easily. I think it could run for, honestly, it probably could run for as long as Supernatural ran. If not longer. And I love Supernatural. Great fucking show. But I feel like Spawn could probably run for as long, if not longer than that. As a TV show. Because there's so much material that you can pull from for that. And there's other shit that could be a great... Honestly, I would prefer a Green Lantern TV show over a movie. And I said it. I said it. And here's why. Okay? Hear me out. So you get... Let's say you get a movie, right? It's one solid storyline. And it glosses over 90% of the actual character and their content, right? You get one storyline for a couple hours. Okay. But you get a TV show where every episode can be a different thing, and you get to dive into the character more. And if you make the episodes an hour long, you get 12 hours of fucking content at a minimum. But hey, what do I know? Like I said, I'm just some dumb content creator on the internet. I don't know shit. I don't know if I can play this song, so I'm going to do this and then do this and then. No. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this. Nope, good. Get out of here with that. Oh, by the way, in case anybody was wondering, Redline is still down. So, yeah, I still can't play it, but it's fine because it just makes it more exciting for when it does come back up. I don't know. Mm. Chad, if you had to choose, which would you want? A Spawn TV show or a Red Hood TV show? That is the question of the day. Oh, apparently everybody left. Mm. You left me, Firewolf. How dare you be an adult? What even is that? Oh, interesting. Oh, is she live? No, she's not. Chat, you think if I went and knocked on Casanat's stream, he would let me in? I mean, he might, right? Imagine if he did. Holy shit. Yes, that's what I was talking about. They were going to, but the problem with that is the director of the show wanted to take it one direction, and Todd McFarlane was like, "No, get fucked. That's not Spawn," and so they split. I wanted more Justice League Unlimited. Bro, that show was so fire. Nah, you want to see or not? You want to see the fucking bruh best clip from that whole show? It's rumored. It's not confirmed yet. It's just a rumor. Y'all ready to see the fucking best clip from that whole ass show?
Not my style.
Suit yourself. I'm planning to live through this.
The other thing that I love about this show is in this show, Batman was absolute gangster. That man gave zero fucks. He was an absolute gangster. 100%. And didn't care about being gangster. Didn't give a fuck what anybody thought. Like that. That's just gangster as fuck.
Impressive. No one has ever avoided my Omega Beam. I wonder if the other one is as agile.
Luthor was a bit of a bitch. But Luthor was also pretty gangster too later on.
Strategy.
Facts. R.I.P. to the legend.
Or fall before my might.
You know, Kevin Conroy was by far the best Batman voice, right? You know who I want? I don't like him as an individual. But Mark Hamill was by far the best Joker voice. 100%. The man was perfect for that voice. Like, I heard him in Mask of the Phantasm. I think that was the first time he'd ever voiced Joker. And as soon as I heard his voice, my brain immediately was like, yeah, that's Joker. Like, if Joker was real, that's what Joker would sound like. 100%. Mark Hamill is by far the best Joker as far as voice.
Or otherwise, you're merely a man. And I am a god.
You, Metron, you knew this was going to happen.
This outcome was the most likely possible result of your foolhardy actions.
You can help me. I demand that you help me.
You are in no position to make demands of anyone. I warned you that you were dabbling in forces beyond your comprehension.
You'd be surprised what I can comprehend. For instance, if you know so much about Darkseid, I'll wager you know how to beat him.
There is one possibility. One thing in all the universe that might... But no. The risk is...
I know a little something about risk myself.
Luthor was,
Care for an object lesson?
like I said, he was pretty gangster in this too.
I will take you where you want to go.
You still try to fight.
Yeah, he's fucking Batman, bro.
Can't you see that it's hopeless?
And here it goes. Favorite part of this shit.
That man won't quit as long as he can still draw a breath. None of my teammates will. Me? I've got a different problem.
Ugh.
I feel like I live in a world made of cardboard, always taking constant care not to break someone, to break someone. Never allowing myself to lose control, even for a moment, or someone could die. But you can take it,
Can't you, big man?
What
Ugh.
we have here is a rare opportunity for me to cut loose and show you just how powerful I really am.
Oh, I fucking love that so much. I still, to this day, get fucking goosebumps from that. Fucking just, The thing that pisses me off, though, like, this is my favorite clip.
Had enough.
Not quite yet.
This is what pisses me off. Like, I wish legitimately that I wish that they had let that fight go on for longer. Like, I really wanted them to just fucking duke it out. And I get that that's more like an anime concept versus a Justice League Unlimited type thing. But, like, I really wanted them to duke that shit out. Just fucking slug for slug in the middle of the city, just going at it. What up, Game Night? And yes, the Olympian gods don't. They're like, Batman is a fucking god. He is. You're right. He's basically a demigod. And you're right, boss. He gets heavy plot armor all the time, which He's going to. He's fucking Superman. Batman gets plot armor too. Let's be real. But like, I really wanted that scene to just continue. I really did. I wanted them to just sit there and just duke that shit out, man. That would have been so cold. Yeah, it's plot armor. He gets plot armor, which it's the same. A lot of anime characters get that too. Goku for one. But yeah, it's I don't know. I'm kind of upset. That's the one thing that pissed me off about that scene. I love that scene. It's my favorite scene. But that's the thing that pissed me off is they just that's all it was. But it's still a great fucking scene. But I wanted them to just fight it out, man. I wanted a slugfest. But no, couldn't do that. I was so. Anyway, I digressed. You good, bud? Yeah. Hi. You wanna come say hi? Alright, come on. There you go. Oh, hi. Hi. Yeah, I know. I know. Go lay down, bud. I'll be out there in a minute, okay? He seems to be feeling a little better, but I still want to keep an eye on him. You know what I mean? I know, bud. I know. He apparently really wants my attention, so. I took him outside earlier and he threw up a couple times in the yard, so I'm trying to keep an eye on him. Good boy. If he kisses his fist before dishing out a knuckle sandwich, I don't even know. That's a crazy question. I guess it depends on the purpose, or not the purpose, the person. Because if it's like a regular person, bro, that person's not gonna have amnesia. He's gonna have death. All right, so we've been talking for a while. And I'm not gonna lie, the two videos I had lined up are both over a half hour. And apparently Taco is requiring his attention. So we're probably gonna end in a little bit. Ugh. No, he shouldn't. No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't. That was bogus bullshit. I forgot about that because it's bullshit. It's not one of his abilities. It's something that they threw in the fucking movie for continuity bullshit. No, he shouldn't, because him not killing is what makes him different than some of the other characters that. Okay, so here's the thing: if Batman killed, right? Yeah, they used to say that like the reason why his costume never got damaged either was because he had like a 1-inch barrier around his whole body, And that's why the only thing that ever got fucked up was his cape. That used to be one of his weird ass powers too, which obviously is bullshit, because then he could never be touched by anybody. So Batman. Batman should not kill. Because here's the thing. If Batman kills, you don't have Red Hood. You don't have the Joker. You don't have Bane. You don't have Robin. Because if he kills, none of his villains are ever going to return. They would all be one-offs. Facts. Like, that's my point. That's why he should never kill. You wouldn't have Penguin. You wouldn't have Scarecrow. You wouldn't have any of his villains. Because he would kill them all. And so none of them would have developed into what they are today, because they would have all been one-offs. Reaper, what's up, bruh? But yeah, that's Batman should never. He shouldn't kill. That's one of the few things that I agree with as far as Batman. Because if you did, like I said, all of his villains would be one-offs. You wouldn't have Red Hood. You wouldn't have fucking Ra's al Ghul either, because he would have killed him. How you gonna drop the fact that you're going to the reserves and then say BRB? Bitch, you get back here and explain right now. Tell him to hurry up, Reaper. Yeah, don't drop a bomb like that and then fucking run away. The fuck? What? No. Get your ass back here, Gabe Knight. Facts. You don't get to just drop that shit and run off without giving fucking details. Oh, by the way, chat, if you want me to stream on Friday, there's your goal. We gotta hit this. Gotta hit this. We need that. That's our stream goal. Game Night, you get back here right now. It don't always gotta be on you, twin. I never watched his Batman movie. I did not. I'll be 100% honest. I never watched it. I heard it was decent. I heard it was good. But I don't know how much of a fan of Robert Pattinson's acting I am. And I think that's why I kind of never had a desire to watch it, because I've seen him obviously I saw him in the Harry Potter movies. I have seen the Twilight movies. Don't ask. I won't go into that. And I've never been a fan of his acting in general. He's really super fucking stiff when he acts. And like, Batman is supposed to be super stiff, but he also has to have emotion. Long story short, an ex was obsessed with them, and she watched him all the fucking time. I couldn't escape him if I wanted to. I mean, I'll tell you what, I'll give it a shot. I'll look it up and I'll give it a shot. But I've never I've never been a fan of his acting. His acting has always been B tier at best. I wish. Shit, if I could fall into a medically induced coma whenever I wanted, bruh. I'll tell you what, boss. I'll look it up and I'll see where it's at, and if I can watch it, I'll watch it. Um, so I'll do that because I got mixed reviews on that one too. I heard people say that it was boring, but I also heard people say it was good. I don't know. We'll see. All right, chat. It's that time. Who we raiding? I saw Simba was live. Game night is for sure about to explain when we come back to the next stream. I will probably stream next Monday. Actually, I'll make y'all a deal. I'm gonna give it 2 minutes. If we can hit 5 on this, I'll stream Friday. Facts. If we can hit 5 on this, I'll stream Friday. And it will be a stream, like an actual, like, we'll watch some videos and shit like that. If Redline is up, then I will stream Redline. Which, from what I understand, it should be. Should be. Don't know if it will be. Should be. But yeah, if we can hit 5 on this in the next, well, minute now. I'll stream on Friday. If not, then it'll probably be next Monday. Also, game night. What the? How are you gonna drop some shit like that and then just disappear, bruh? What the fuck? Sorry, fucking ADHD. Oh man. You good, bud? Yeah, I know. All right. That's time. Oh, we probably do this. All right, that's time, y'all. Alrighty. Who we raiding, y'all? Let's raid somebody, shall we? Do. Wanna raid Simba? We can raid Simba. We'll raid Simbeezy. It's been a while since we raided Simbeezy. Gotta find her. do. Yeah, we'll raid Simbeezy. Fuck it. All right, y'all. Let me do this. All right, y'all know the drill. Go in there. Game night. You better get in Discord and fucking explain what you meant by joining the reserves. We're ending, but you better go in there and explain. Right meow. Appreciate all the people that joined me. Go in there, show her some love. Y'all already know the drill. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.